Well, yeah, we all just got woken up by Walmart. Not all of us, but apparently, well, for me, they said truck parked over there. Truck on the other side of him. Then I was parked on the other side of them in another row. So I was one row too far over onto Walmart parking lot. But the reason why I'm showing y'all this in my mirror, because this truck back there, he just got woken up too. And there go one coming right there. He just got woken up. And so we had to ease over one or two parking lots. But then two police cars pulled up. The two at the back. Then a third one, which prompted me to start recording. To that truck right there, he just moved there. He just moved over there. And now, I don't know what's going on. I saw him with the flashlight at the front of his truck. I don't know if they talking to him. I don't know if he got rude with the people who was knocking on the doors, waking us up. I honestly don't know what's going on. First thing I thought of, I ain't even uploaded the video talking about Walmart because I delivered to Walmart. Walmart DC. So I haven't even uploaded that video. I done uploaded, I haven't made it public yet. But we all having to move very slow. Like 2-3 miles per hour to move the trucks down some. That red truck over there, he had to move. This one with the trailer part facing the other way, he just had to move. I'm sitting in the driver's seat. I'm sitting in the driver's seat to see what's gonna go on next. I don't know if it's too many of us parked over here, but again, like I said, they just pulled up to that truck. It's like they was aiming for that truck. I don't know what's going on. If anything interesting happened before I lay back down, I'll come back. I'll come back to you. Okay, so nothing else interesting happened, but I'm here in Texas now. I'm at our yard here in Texas. Wilmer, Dallas, Wilmer. You're technically in Wilmer now, so Wilmer, Texas. What was that? What's that? What's that? I don't want to see that. So, but yeah, that truck on the previous clip that you just saw, they didn't bother him. They stayed there, I guess, talking to him for like another 5 minutes, I guess. And then they all left. But the strange thing about it, though, we had parked. It was a lot of trucks. It was about 7 of us. I thought I was down far enough. I was parked on the other side of that maroon Schneider truck that you saw. Or the maroon truck that had the Schneider trailer. I was parked on the other side of that truck. And so I thought I was over far enough. Well, I wasn't parked right beside him. But because you know how the aisles are. You got a car that can come in, a car can come in like that. And they all park or bag in or whatever. And so the Schneider truck was parked right here and another truck parked right here. So then you had the driveway where you can drive on either side of the parking spaces. So then I was parked one over. And so it was the truck there and then I was on the other side. And so I thought I was over far enough, but apparently I wasn't, because I got woken up too to move my truck down. And also when I come in, the truck that you saw going across to the right, basically, I come in from that end, and I realized I come in basically the wrong way, and I really wanted to park on the end that I was on, that I got woken up and had to move to. But because I come in the wrong way, and I couldn't just loop around because the trucks was parked basically almost 3 to a row, so I couldn't just go around, and I couldn't turn in front of the stores or the department stores because there was a line of stores. But then we saw that cricket sign blinking it. I couldn't turn in right there, so I looped all the way around the shopping center. So it was like Cricket, Shoe Show, and a couple of other department stores, and then Walmart basically kind of joined in with them. a long shopping center. And so I looped around, went all the way around all the buildings, the whole building. I went around it and come up on the other side, which I come up on the side of Walmart. Now, when I come up on that side, on the side of the building, I saw the signs that said no parking. Although it was some Walmart trucks over there. But once I went around to the front, I never saw a sign again that said no parking. Not to say that it didn't say that. But I never hold on, y'all. Not to say that the sign wasn't there, but I never saw it. So, restart the device. My phone's trying to update and stuff. But I never saw it. So anyway, we got woken up and we had to move over. You saw all of that. Nothing else happened after the police went to that truck. But oh, what I was about to say is, before I got interrupted, is the fact that when I parked, y'all saw that I was cooking. Y'all saw I was cooking, and I normally sit up for a while. I probably set up maybe 2 hours. I normally sit up for a while when I'm not at like a truck stop. I normally sit up for a while. Kind of, sort of, I guess in a sense. One, because I got to wind down from the night that I just had. And then two, I see security and I see police officers driving around. No one never came and told us that we couldn't park there. Now, yeah, I should have, I guess, did my part and checked and see if there was a Walmart that you could park at. But I didn't, because it is a site you can go to and check and find out different Walmarts that you can park at. But I didn't do that because I'm like, police riding around. The Walmart ain't closed. There ain't nobody there, but it ain't closed. You know, the stalkers and all that still there. And then, like, when I got there, it was already like 7 or 8 trucks there. No one has moved. No one has did anything. So just by observing my surroundings and looking at stuff and seeing the security, seeing the police riding around, all that, no one is saying move. We shouldn't be there. And then I got my lights and stuff on, so obviously I'm up. I'm at least one of the drivers, that you can tell. You can't park here, move down to the next shopping center area. But that never happened. So then you get waking up, and I hate that because I don't like getting woken up like that, because it scares me, or as some people say, it startles me to get woken up like that. So it took me a while to go back to sleep. But I did end up going back to sleep, and no one never bothered me. Once I was parked there, it wasn't the last truck left there the next morning. It was about 4 of us still there. But I did finally get some good rest and stuff. But yeah, that just kind of threw me for a loop. So, I don't know. We had to move. And pretty much all I've been pulling is Walmart product. And Walmart kicked me off their property. But minus that, because once I got up the next day, I left Ohio, went and picked up my load in Indiana, and come down through Illinois and Missouri, and I stayed in West Memphis last night. So I got up this morning, and I drove here to Dallas. But before I made it here, I stopped at another Walmart with that was pretty decent. That was pretty decent, that Walmart right there. I'm looking at my phone, y'all. It's updating. I'm about to go in and take a shower. But yeah, y'all, so I just come to put a little tail in on that. Then nothing happened at that Walmart, nothing too special, but I was thinking about that. My phone started back up. I was just thinking about that. I don't know. And then I don't know. I get it. I'm one who don't complain that much. I'm thankful for the fact, that's why I didn't close my curtains all the way. I just closed it on the side, because I'm thankful for the fact that they didn't put that boot on my windshield, because I probably would have got up raising all kinds of. So I'm thankful for that. But I was like, at a time like this, it's more trucks on the highway because more drivers is running, because trying to get the product delivered. Because I don't know about anybody else, but I have seen an increase in trucks all running on the highway around the same time. I was coming out of Illinois, Missouri, and all of that, and it was night, but like I was saying, like I like running at night, because it's usually me. But I was seeing a high volume of trucks on the road, and I noticed that like it's mostly just drivers out here. And then when I be going into truck stops in the middle of the day, some of them are full. So I'm like, with this going on, and some of the product that we're hauling, or basically high value loads, are being labeled as high value loads now because they need the product and stuff like that. And a lot of the product, because like Walmart is one of the main stores that's still open, so some of those drivers probably had y'all product in their trailers, and we couldn't park there. Especially now, I'm not talking about me because I was empty while I was parked there, but especially if it's a high value load, because a lot of the stuff is being labeled as a high value load now, and we're hauling your product, rather than parking some random spot and risk getting your trailer broken into, because people are doing that. Rather than do that, I think it would be a little bit better, especially if you got paperwork to say you hauling Walmart product, for at least those drivers to for this time frame, make the exception for drivers to park on Walmart premises, because everybody knows it's well lit. They got cameras out there, and especially if these trucks, they may not be Walmart trucks, but they're hauling Walmart product. I think exception should be made to park on the premises rather than going and park somewhere else in some non-well lit place and run the risk of the trailer getting broken into, because you can't get a parking space at the you can't get a parking space at the truck stops. So rather than run that risk, and like I said, especially, okay, I'm texting too. You can't get a parking space at the truck stop, so I think it would be better to just park there. Hell, it's their shit. It's their shit. You know, just to put it how it is. Because I stopped at the Walmart before you get into Little Rock on I-40, and I have a Walmart load. I stopped there to go shopping. I need to get a few more items and stuff, like eggs and sausage and stuff like that. Yes, I have eggs. I'll show y'all the ones I buy. Oh, I don't feel like moving that. I just bought that little carton that have 6 eggs in it. What is this? Phone? Oh, I thought somebody walking up on me yelling at my phone. I'm not in the mood. I'm not in the mood. But yeah. He said he waiting on a shower. It's damn near 10:30 at night. I don't know if I feel like going in there waiting. I probably want to wait till about 6 o'clock in the morning to go take my shower then. But yeah, y'all, that's it. That's all I have to say. I have more to say, but I'm not going to say it right now. Maybe I'll do another video. I don't know. Y'all know what I think? I licked the phone back up just so I can say this. Y'all want to know what I think? What's going through my mind right now? I think I look good. I'll stop playing with y'all. I do. I think I look good. I hope y'all think the same thing. But yeah, let me get off of here, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later.